That is brilliant.
Yes, it is.
I think maybe we need an yeah, it needs to be that way.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live tonight, the Christmas special. This is literally what?
Are we?
This
is technically the YouTube Christmas Works party, really, isn't it?
I'm a little bit worried about how that looks, Danny. When you need to.
Well, do you know what? I answered the door once, and it was like this.
Danny, you're live.
I know I'm live. Hello, everyone. So, can everyone just put in the comments? Can you just say that? I'm guessing people can see because I can see people laughing. So this is there is literally no agenda to this live at all. There's no pictures. There's no overlay. There's no plan.
Oh, dear.
So yeah, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah.
This is so
Well,
good.
Steve says you're a unicorn. So
Steve,
it's been called worse, Steve. So yeah.
I have been called worse. So how is everyone tonight?
Good.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, fine. Oh, damn.
Yes.
Well, I was thinking, what should I wear? And then I was going for my outfits, and this is what I came up with.
Your festive wardrobe. I bet you've got a costume like that for every day of December, Danny.
Carissa just said it's not distracting at all. No. I was going to wear this on the channel actually as well, but I thought people would start taking me too seriously.
Oh, that is so brilliant. I love it.
No, I love it. It's absolutely
well, Jane,
brilliant.
you did say though, if you're not a snowman, I'll be disappointed. So
well, yeah, I am a bit disappointed because I did expect a snowman, but I think that'll do.
Oh, turkey's good.
Right, so just a bit as well. So, dog on the plot. You're supposed to be in the waiting room now, but I'm guessing that you're going to wait till 7:30. Same as Steve Digwell. I can't see who else. Oh, Veg Plot Thickens. Yeah, you're supposed to be in the waiting room as well. So, yeah. Should we just drop someone else in a minute while we're here? We'll drop Freddie in for a second. Hi. Oh, Freddie's. We lost Jade. Hi, Freddie. What do you think about my outfit, Freddie?
No words.
I know. No. So, the best one that we want to see is Tony O'Neill. You all right, Tony?
I'm all right, mate. You okay?
Hi.
We just saw nice jumper, mate.
Thanks, mate. You all right?
Yeah, we're all good.
Hi, Jade. You all right? All right, guys?
Garden of Emma, are you there? Hello, Emma. She's gone.
She's gone.
So we'll get rid of it for now then. So I'll pop you all back in now though, and then we'll carry on with the chat, and then we'll add you all back in a minute. Tony's face. So are we all ready for Christmas? Annie, you're supposed to be in the waiting room as well. Annie, if you listen to this, I've sent you an email. It's supposed to be in the waiting room, Annie. A lot of you are. So are you all ready for Christmas?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to be doing,
I've
Gemma?
laughed so much already that my face hurts.
Oh, I know. Are you still poorly, Mia?
No, I'm better now. Much better now. You've cheered me
Gemma,
up.
what's your plans for Christmas? What's happening?
My plans for Christmas. I've got my mum and dad coming over, so I'm doing Christmas dinner. Just my mum and dad, me and Vince and the kids. So quite a small one, and then seeing my sister and some other family on the 27th. Seeing some Vince's family on Boxing Day. We've got like lots of family fun, lots of visits out. So yeah, really, really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. The kids are off school now, so it's like we're into Christmas now. That's it.
Nice.
What about you, Nano and Grinch? What are you both doing for Christmas?
We're going to our friend's Rara for Christmas because she's brilliant at doing the classic British big meal. But they're coming on Christmas Eve first because in France we celebrate on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So we'll have a small celebration in the evening, but not too late because she's got all the cooking the next day. So it's quite lazy for me because she's brilliant. She does everything and it's amazing.
Sounds good.
Oh, good.
So
What about you, Jane? What's going on with you for Christmas?
Well, we've got the girls coming back. I mean, they're grown up now, but they're coming back with husband and boyfriend, respectively. And yeah, they're doing the cooking. So Mike will be doing Mike always does like the main course, and we never know what we're having until Christmas Eve evening, because he goes to the local supermarket, has a look at everything that's reduced, and buys something accordingly, and it's always a surprise. It's always really nice.
That's a good idea.
So the girls, like, I'm doing the pudding, apparently, or puddings. One of the girls is doing all the starters, and then our other daughter is married to a chef, so that's quite handy. And they do all the sides. So yeah, so it's a real collaboration. So they're up for a couple of days, going to visit my folks, going to visit family. Yeah, so it's very much family based.
Oh, lovely. What about you, Amia?
Yeah, I'm the same, really. Just a big get together with family. I mean, traditionally, because we don't celebrate Christmas, but our Christmas turkey, when it comes out, it looks it doesn't look as golden brown as yours. It's literally bright orange, covered in tandoori masala. Just really hot.
Oh, sounds good.
But with all the veg.
Nice.
Yeah, with all the veg. So yeah, we all get together at my mum's in Birmingham.
Oh,
So, yeah.
nice.
And let's
So
face
I just
it, so
had a-
many turkeys end up in a curry anyway the following day, don't
Very
they?
true.
You know, it's
Yeah.
also-
Oh, I love a turkey curry. Right, I'm just to let you all know as well, if anyone else watching and they're waiting to come on. So it's saying the waiting room is full. So if that does happen, once I've chatted to someone, then I'll take them out of the waiting room,
Yep.
and then they can come in as well. So if you are watching and you're thinking about going in like Steve and all, then you have to wait outside, and we'll vet you. We'll vet you. I'll just say hello to Annie now while we're here, though. Hi, Annie. You're live on the Grapevine a lot. You okay?
Pudding's on.
Ooh. Oh, well, I didn't bother, Annie. I didn't bother.
No, I noticed.
I didn't bother. I thought, I'll just come casual.
Hello, Mia.
Hi, Annie. Hi.
So if anybody questions, if you're tuning in and I'm dressed as a snowman, that is correct. But if you've got any questions, pop them in and I'll try and answer them, or whoever else can answer them. How are you, Annie? How are you? All ready for Christmas?
Oh, I did the very last of my shopping today. I got the perishables. And anything that I've forgotten, it's too late now because I am not going back to the shops.
That's what I told you.
Yeah, so I've got everything. What about everybody else?
No.
I've done everything. I've done everything. I don't need to go to the shop now. I'm actually shocked.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've
I'm like,
the last of my presents.
yeah, it's nice. It's a nice feeling.
It is.
You just think, I can just now get into Christmas.
Yeah, no, I refuse to go to the shop at this time of the year.
I went today and I thought I've got everything. I've got everything I need, and I still went thinking, I'll get a few little bits, and I end up spending about 180 quid again.
No, that's the danger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's ridiculous. People,
We've
we
got
have families. It's awful.
I know.
That's
it's
true.
crazy. The prices are absolutely crazy now. But I will say, there was one thing I will bring up that I did think, is when I went in the supermarket, and I think it's lovely they do it, and I seen those sprouts for 15 pence, and I seen
Carrots.
lovely.
Yeah.
And I remember when I commented on before, people saying, "Oh, well, it's cheaper to buy them," but it's not the same, is it? It's not the same.
No.
No. We've got to say that, haven't we? It's
Gotta say that.
I think it is good. I think it is good though, because you can pretty much buy. Because I think, isn't it like they do carrots, parsnips, potatoes? Can't remember the rest.
Yeah.
Swede.
Yeah.
Cabbage, I think.
Yeah, something like that, and they're all 15p. So I think that's actually like all your staples pretty much. Haven't.
Yeah.
And it's encouraging people to get their vegetables in.
It is, yeah. I think so.
Annie, I'm going to put you in the weight room a minute, and I'm going to bring out. But I'll see you in a minute, Annie, and we'll have another little chat.
there was a question.
Oh, look at him, yeah.
Oh,
That's
there we
better.
go.
Oh, you haven't had a shave, Steve. You haven't had a shave.
It's just, oh no, it's just.
Oh, put it back.
He was
Put
so
it back.
popular last time. He was so popular. He got more comments than I did.
Oh,
Ali, if you're watching, we're waiting for you, waiting to bring you on. Sit down, Ali. Hi, Ali.
hey!
Merry Christmas.
Merry
this is-
Christmas.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Oh, I love
That's
it.
brilliant. Love it.
Nanu, she's got your husband on there.
hey!
Where's Trish?
Is that?
She's stuffing a mince pie.
Oh,
Hi, Trish.
Brilliant.
Oh, great.
look
Are you
at
all
that.
ready for Christmas, Steve? Are you all done?
Yeah. I just heard you saying about the 15p veg.
Yeah.
I must say I have bought a few.
Me too.
Yeah, why not?
I thought, I'll bulk up on them. So I thought,
Yeah, they
why not?
spice.
I remember last year, though, after Christmas, I went to the supermarket and they were giving them away. And some of them, when I brought them home, I used a few. And I noticed that even the ones they were giving away, some of them were rotted a little bit. But I thought they were perfect for the compost heap.
You tried the Lidl's, what do you call them now? The Lidl's, I don't know, charity box, whatever it's called.
Right.
£1.50, and it's about 5 or 6 kilograms of mixed items.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There's
Wow.
bananas,
Brilliant.
there's tin cans, there's bread.
Yeah.
There's all
Amazing.
the thing is, they're after the checkouts. So you can't really see them until you're at the checkout, and you've got to walk through and get one, bring it back.
Yeah.
But I got one just for the sake of making a batch of soup. It's fantastic.
Yeah, the same.
That's true. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Oh, put them in
It's
the
like
freezer.
2 Grinches.
2 Grinch
Two
tops.
Grinches.
Hey!
Left the
Christmas
right.
I'm just going through a second, and I'm just
Brilliant.
The 15p veg, Garden Myself Happy. It's in Lidl. Is that where the 15 pence veg is? I know I was in Marx's yesterday. So
Allotment plots. I did
They
try
had
and send you an
25
email
pence.
today for the link. So if you're available,
It's
then
the
let me know. I can
Tesco.
email you the link.
Yeah.
Tesco.
Yeah,
I mean,
Tesco.
I get food deliveries. I get Ocado and Tesco, and I cancel a lot of my Ocado veg.
As to
So
Tim,
someone
like
has
10%
said,
as to
where
Tim.
is the 15p veg? So
Yeah.
Garden Myself
seems to
Happy
be
is in.
everywhere.
I think it's everywhere, but
It
mostly
is.
I've seen it in Aldi's little. I think Asda do it as well, don't they?
Tesco.
Tesco.
Tesco. So I think
Tesco,
most of them
yeah.
do. They do the same at Easter as well, though, don't they? They always
They
do it at
do.
Easter as
They
well, which
do,
I think is fantastic. I think it's
Morrison's is a bit posh. It's 19p there.
Oh, is it? Morrison's,
They do a
though.
good sausage roll, though.
Yeah.
I
Morrison's
love a
about
sausage
4
roll.
o'clock on Christmas, or about an hour before closing. That's the time to go.
That's the time to go.
Wander
Right.
up and down the aisles, sneaking a little look around when they're going to put the free veg out. Because I went one year and they were just giving away bags of the clementines, the
Wow.
little oranges,
Wow.
and just we were actually going to a carol concert and we took them.
Well,
It was a bit weird
speaking
just
of
going
carol
out.
concerts, Jane, I did promise everyone that you would sing for us tonight.
That's what we've come on for.
Yeah, Jane, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
What song? Let's all sing together.
And now you missed
Right.
it. If you didn't hear that
Who's in
bit,
the
you missed
choir?
it now. That was my
Jane sings in a choir. Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
But
sing,
it was
Jane.
just fantastic, and it's but the thing
Maybe
is,
at the end we'll all have a good sing song.
Where were you in that? Where were you in that video, Jane?
Well, Steve, here's the thing. I would originally have been on the right-hand side, halfway back, but that video was filmed on the Saturday evening, and I was there on the Saturday afternoon.
I thought it sounded in tune. It's well done, yeah.
It was lovely. It was really lovely. It's going to be on the local radio on Christmas Eve. They've asked if
They
can
are
put it
Jane
on,
giving
but
out the
yeah.
sandwiches, I think, Steve.
Lovely.
They want to close early, apparently. That's what it is.
Right, I'll pop you
So,
back
yeah.
in the waiting room, Steve, and I'll see you in a
Yeah,
bit.
mate, I've got things to do
We
anyway.
have to say bye now.
I know.
No?
Ali,
You
Trish,
wanna
it's
keep
been a
us-
pleasure. We'll see you in a minute. You can stay around if you want. We might pop you back in.
all right.
Maybe.
So we're all ready. Oh God, I can't believe, honestly, I cannot believe Christmas is coming. It's just gone quick this year.
Yeah, it's coming
We've
quick.
got a pile of questions coming in already, so I'm going to try and get one or two out before it gets a bit too many. So we've answered that one, so I'll get rid of that one. Well, it's a good one. What have you grown yourself that will be going on your Christmas plate? I'll start, and then we'll go Gemma, Amia, Nanu Grinch, and then Jane. I've got sprouts, cabbages, potatoes, carrots, and onions, I think. And that's it. I've already done my Christmas harvest for things, and I've also made my stuffing ready for Christmas. So I'm really prepared this year. I know, I'm really good. Homemade stuffing, all done. It was all, I should have pictures really showing on top, but the reason I haven't is because I knew this was talking. I thought if I talk about it now, nobody's going to watch my video on Christmas Eve, and it'll be all the same pictures. So I thought I'll keep them for that.
Yeah.
I think Tony O'Neill's picking his nose on in the background.
I'm not picking my nose, scratching it.
It is Tony. He's just got the power.
Yeah, we'll put Tony in a bit.
Yeah,
what have you grown for Christmas?
I've got parsnips. I've got red cabbage. That's about it. Parsnips and red cabbage. Yeah, that's what I've got.
Gemma, we're on a mission next year, though, when we to fill up your allotment completely.
I know,
it up.
yeah. This is the first year where it's like, so I'm like, it's going to be full.
What about you, Amia? You've been poorly, though, haven't you? So
Yeah, but carrots did really well this year.
well, I know you grew enough for everyone, Amia.
Yeah, to be honest, I did. Yeah,
you did 4 videos on it. You did 4 videos on it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like to keep the ponies happy next door, my neighbours. Carrots did really well. What I did was I grew them in like horticultural and sort of mixed them up, and so I definitely got a lot of straight carrots this year, and potatoes, red cabbage. My sprouts didn't do well. I mean, they're really behind. Yeah, but that's about it.
My sprouts did okay. I'm lucky now that the leeks that I've been having off Linda and Cheryl. Now I'm now supplying this sprouts, so it all goes round in one circle, doesn't it? But my sprouts have done okay, but I think I should have healed them in a bit more so they were a bit more firmer. But they're okay. They haven't blown or anything. But I just think perhaps next year, I don't know. I was really more hopeful for them there, but they look beautiful, and I actually prefer sprouts a little bit smaller because I find them a little bit more sweeter. So
yeah, nice. Yeah.
What about you, Nanu and Grinch? What
we've got 2 onions that we managed to grow.
Well, you'll be crying on Christmas Day then.
And then we've got those very weird parsnip that I managed to grow. That was an accident. We're giving them to Rara to cook with, so she said she'll put them in. And then we've got some carrots. We had plenty of carrots, and because I didn't know you could leave them in the ground, so we got them all out. And luckily, I froze them, put them in a freezer, so we can use them. So that's what we'll be using definitely over Christmas, won't we?
What about you, Jane?
Carrots, parsnips.
Are you
We've
lying
got
now?
a couple of buckets. No, it's true. We've got a couple of buckets with soil in, and we think there might be some potatoes in there. So we might have potatoes, but there might not be, but that's fine. Kale. Squash. We're going to do like a soup with the squash. We saw a fantastic thing. I think it was Jamie Oliver the other day where he just roasted it, cut it in half, both halves, seasoned, and then once it was roasted, then he scooped it out and did all the rest of it. What did I say? Sprouts, parsnips, carrots, squash, and we've got onions and garlic. Bits of it in storage.
Jane, you've done well this year. You've done well.
I know. It's just sort of like really, it's the trail end of things. But yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff, which is nice.
Jane, make a soup and serve it in the squash.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That would be lovely.
That sounds good.
Like a fondue almost. Do it like that. Yeah, and just dip into it. That'd be good. Yeah.
What about you, Steve? Well,
oh my God!
Is it terrible? I can see Steve in the bottom corner, and I just Tony. What about you, Tony?
Your foil hat, not that bloody yellow thing on your head. Anyway, I think I got 1 or 2 potatoes there. Carrots, parsnips, broccoli, collie, sprouts. But again, my sprouts are small, like a lot of you guys. But they're fine. So pretty much most of the veg that we need.
How big are they about, Tony?
Well, my sprouts. Is that a personal question?
I think it is.
Well, Jane was looking like she wanted to know.
Small little sprouts about this big. So, but again, they'll be okay.
We've always wondered. So someone said,
I've got everything big, can I?
oh. Danny, what did you know Amir loves moles? Ask him, go on. Amir, have you got a mole problem on your plot as well?
Yeah, but I'm lucky, they tend to stick to the grass paths. So they don't seem to come into the bed. But it's because the field next to me is flooded. So I think they come over for a holiday.
Yeah.
During winter. But yeah, we've got them now.
I'll pop Tony up now. I want to ask Annie as well, because I wanted to quickly ask. Annie,
Hello.
quickly before we lose it, what have you got anything for Christmas this year?
I haven't got as much as I'd like because I'm limited in my space, what I can grow. I grew loads of onions, but I've used most of them in cooking now. So I've got a handful. I did some pickled onions, so I've got those for a cold meal, for cold turkey. I quite like that.
That'd be nice.
I've got a handful of potatoes left over, and I've got some carrots, but that's it really. Oh, and some garlic. Got some garlic. But I've had to
I think we all emphasize so much on growing food to try and keep all year, but if you keep it all just for Christmas Day, it's ideal, isn't it? But it's not always.
Well,
by the time I get to that, I tend.
Yeah, you've used it,
and I tend to use quite a bit as well. But next year, now I'm definitely not changing the allotments anymore.
Oh, come on!
It's done.
Come on, this is mine.
Don't say you're going to do this.
Next year, I'm growing food. That's the question.
We shall
see. When you sow your first seeds, when will you be sowing your first seeds in the new year? Well, I'm actually going to be sowing before that. So, is anyone else going to be sowing the onions on Boxing Day? It's a traditional thing.
I am now. Now you've told me to.
Yes. Have you ordered some
onion seeds?
So I'm doing Elsa Craig. I'm doing Red Brunswick this year. I don't think you can see. Nice. And I'm also doing long red. I did these this year. They've come back saying long sweet red onions. They're a bit like a red banana shallot. And
like
I'm also
long
doing
red Florence, like long red Florence.
They're pretty much like that. So
lovely.
Yeah, they're pretty much like that, to be honest. But I love them. I absolutely love them. And I think on the chili peppers side of things, I'm pretty much holding out a little bit from them this year because I grow so many of them, and then I just think I'm drying them out. I'm making sauces. I'm doing all these things. I think realistically, if you didn't have an allotment, how many chilies would you be growing? And I only buy them really for curries and things like that. So I'm holding mine back. I'm just going to do some cayennes this year. And I'm going to be doing Red King F1 peppers. But I have got a pile of other things that's been sent to me because the seed order that I had, I ordered, but the seeds that I had sent to me from Kitchen Garden Magazine as the competition, there was a pile in there as well. So they have tempted me already to...
Are you plugging that again?
Funny enough, no. No. What about you lot? Have you sowed anything ready? Are you going to be sowing in Boxing Day, all of you, or?
I've sown some peas already.
Oh,
and they're already about 1.5 inches.
Oh wow!
Wow.
They're in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
And will they keep going? I mean, will they survive over the winter? And
and they can go out possibly late February, depending on the weather, but more or less March, I should think they'll go in. Just gives them a bit of an advantage.
And when would you be expecting to harvest them?
I would think around June.
Right, okay. So,
if anyone's watching that's just been on and I've had to boot you out of the waiting room, you can come back on in a minute and stuff. It's just there's other people trying to get on. So so if you have been kicked out of the waiting room, it's not personal. I'm just trying to make sure everyone is. Emma!
Emma!
Annie, I'll just with you in a minute, Annie. Emma, we did come on just now and you was doing something in the background we don't want to talk about on live.
Yeah, my dog invaded the spare room and came bundling in, bless him. So
how are you, Emma? You okay?
I'm very well. Thank you.
Good.
I am loving the outfit, Danny.
Oh, well, you know. I'm not one for trying to get attention, Emma.
Just an old thing you threw on.
Just an old thing I had hanging around in the back. Do you know what, though? The amount of people that I've turned up to their house over Christmas with this on, and they never take me serious.
Really?
No. Never take me serious.
That is shocking.
It's a shame.
Oh.
But,
It's saying that. So if it's saying that there's one more place in the waiting room for people to come on. So if you haven't already been on, come into the waiting room now because there's a space going now. So go. Emma, what are you doing for Christmas?
I am going to my mum's, and it is my niece's birthday Christmas Day. So it kind of turns into birthday in the morning. So we tend to have a birthday breakfast. She's going to be the lucky 13 this year. So yeah, Bucks Fizz in the morning, bit of a sort of birthday do, and then once we've got birthdayed out, we go into Christmas meal and Christmas presents. So
lovely.
Oh, that's lovely.
Emma,
I'm not cooking.
Well, that's lovely. Emma, I'm going to put you back in the waiting room a minute because I've got a special guest who I didn't actually think was coming on.
Oh,
Nigel!
Hey, how you doing?
Nigel, thanks so much for coming on.
Oh.
I didn't know if you were going to come on. The old man's in the background somewhere as well. I don't know where he is. Where is he?
Which one?
There he is.
Quite a few. Hey!
There's too much gardening experience on this screen now.
Oh, Nigel, I
Take me to fall out, Danny.
It's like place 5 on here.
I saw your picture on Instagram where you've won a prize. I noticed it because I think it said the Stoke Blokes or Blokes from Stoke or something like that. Because you are a huge Disney fan, and I think what was your prize? What did you get out? Oh, you're building up the suspense.
Nigel, can you hear us?
Yeah.
I think Jane was talking to you then about a competition you won.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a
Your
Disney competition.
What was
Yeah.
it?
Hey!
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, it was some guy. If some guys,
From Stoke.
I've got like a huge delay.
Oh, we can hear you okay.
Just keep speaking, Nigel.
Part 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you're all okay.
We can hear you.
Tell us about your Disney prize.
1, 2. I can hear Tony, but I can't see him.
Nigel, if you can hear me, keep talking, mate. We can all hear you fine.
Right. That competition I won, it's some guys I follow who live in Stoke, and it's just a general competition, and I won it.
Oh, lovely.
Brilliant.
Oh, well done, mate.
Right. Okay.
You do love Disney. Tony, tell him he does love Disney.
You do love Disney, Jane's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic.
What was the prize, Nigel?
The prize. It was,
Then Mickey Mouse shoes winning, Nige.
Oh yeah, we've been. I think it's 21 times to Florida.
Oh wow!
Wow.
It was.
Nige, that's off all your YouTube money, innit?
It was a couple of good Disney books. A huge blanket throw.
Oh wow!
Nice. That'll keep you warm.
And I think in years gone by, Nigel, I've seen pictures of your Christmas tree. And
That would do pay for the park tickets.
Tony passed this on. That
Yeah.
we've seen his his tree with all the Disney decorations. I think I don't know how many he's got on there, but looks like hundreds. So he really is a fan.
Nigel,
Yeah.
Jane was saying she's seen your Christmas tree with all the Disney decorations, and it seems like you've got hundreds on there.
There's 155, I think.
Wow.
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 There's too much YouTube revenue coming into your channel, Nigel. It's obvious.
Me and you need to have a chat, Nigel, about how I can earn some money on my channel. I've not been to Disney.
Nigel, thanks for coming on, mate. Oh, I'm glad he come on actually because I'm trying to. I think he's coming on in the new year as well. So I think Claire's here as well. Hiya, Claire.
Claire!
Hello, put the
You
phone
okay?
down. Mute it. I'm fine, thank you. Yes, how's everybody?
Is there a lag? Is there a lag?
Oh, good.
I don't think so.
Good.
I know I can hear Gemma when she's talking.
I think it's the internet up the north. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, we've had a lot of wind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's been windy.
That'd be the sprouts, that would, Claire.
Oh.
Sorry? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not any help. Don't anyone. Not guilty. Not guilty. I'm laughing at your carrot on your head there, and I had 3 big snowball pom-poms that my daughter said looked very suspicious, so I had to cut them off.
Oh,
I would have judged it. I would have judged
She
it.
said it looked a bit burlesque, so I had to cut them off. I was just checking it looks all right.
Are you all ready for Christmas, Claire?
I am, yes, thank you. I am, yes. I've got my, well, my eldest daughter will be popping in, and then my middle, well, I have 2 sons. I've got 4 children, so both sons are coming, and a granddaughter. Got another one due in January as well, so 5 now. And they're calling the next one Molly, so there's Millie and Molly.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
How are you getting on with the YouTube, Claire? How are you getting on with the YouTube? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's just a bit of fun, really, isn't it? But it's nice to meet all of you lot and some like genuine friendship to form me. So it'd be nice to meet you on the shows next year.
Oh.
I've got a dog that's trying to get in. He's trying to get on my knee. Look.
He's lovely.
Just been upstaged.
Yeah, he has. He's the centre of attention normally. But yeah, no, it's all going great, and I'm looking forward to getting going in the new plot next year that we're creating. I think we're about ready. It's still there. I've been out and checked with this wind today, but it's all still there. And hopefully to get my sister on camera a bit next year as well.
Well,
she's an invisible friend.
She will. Everyone gets used to it in the end. Thanks for coming on, Claire. I'm going to move you out of the room.
Everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
This Sophie.
Sophie.
I didn't give you no warning. Sorry, Soph.
Did you see me jump? No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, you okay?
I'm okay.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for asking. This is cool.
Did you expect this?
No, well, what is this? Olaf or something else? What are we? Okay, is Olaf. I'm glad you've clarified that.
I just got this. I've just kept my carrot up.
Yeah, is it up?
No, it's actually
all day. I just kept chuckling, thinking of Gemma when she sees it. That's all I kept thinking.
Oh, honestly, it took me a moment, and I sat back and was like, "Oh, this is interesting."
Sophie, have you been trying to get on for a while on you?
Yeah, a little while.
Yeah, because there's so many people. It keeps coming up saying guests are trying to get on.
Oh.
You can only have 10 on at a time, but that's including people in the waiting room. So,
okay. It's quite good though.
So they're trying to get on, but I've had a few people come on and stuff anyway. So thanks for coming on anyway. You all ready for Christmas?
Yes, I've got my last presents to wrap tonight. A bit of last minute baking to do, and then I think I'm all good to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How about you guys?
You're all right, aren't you? Jane, are you going to be doing any baking this year?
Who? Me?
You, Jane. Yeah, Jane Kelly. Yeah. Your name is Jane Kelly.
If the wind blows in a certain direction and I'm feeling a bit festive, I used to always do the Christmas cake back in October. I used to make my own marzipan. We used to, like a few friends of ours, we'd have a cake off before the Bake Off, and we get together sometime over Christmas. We all test each other's Christmas. So I was really into all that, but life's too short.
It does take. It's a long slog to get anything right in baking.
It's a lovely thing to do. I think it's more the process. With me, it's definitely more the process than the finished product. It's,
yeah, we're right there.
Family, yeah.
Like you're growing, Jane.
Yeah.
Oh.
Low blow. Low blow.
Danny,
Low
can
blow.
I just ask, just for people who haven't seen, who might not have been here at the very beginning, if you could
Yeah.
just pull the thing over your face for a little while, because
That's better.
that's how I was looking for.
The carrot's falling down now.
Oh no.
You got a bit droopy, Danny.
Yeah.
This don't look right though, do it?
No.
No.
What has happened?
You okay? Sophie, what are you up to next year in your garden? What's the plan in your plot?
Plan really is structures. I need a better structure in my plot. It's so flat. I kind of want to do a bit more vertical growing, just get a bit more interest going. I get bored looking at it. I'm like, this isn't interesting. I want it to look nice and just be more efficient.
Some arches, yeah.
Arches, and just less. I want to do less weeding, so I've got time for other stuff because that's all I was doing last year. And I understand you will weed, that's fine, but that's all I was doing. Honestly,
it's a lot though, isn't it?
It is. So anything that I can be more efficient with, just make that a little bit quicker. That's gonna be my plan for next year. Yeah, 100%.
Raised beds?
Yes, yeah. Converting to no dig, well, half and half, because obviously I rotivated a lot of the beds, and I think that's the main reason I've got so many weeds. And I was told, I was told.
I know when I seen it, I was like, oh, I remember when I first did, I thought, God, look how beautiful my allotment looked. And it looked it looked like a brown desert, and I thought that's beautiful, and the tilth, and then all of a sudden it came back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
You just bring all those weed seeds up to the surface, and that's it then.
That's it. And I don't mind having a little bit of each. I think you can have a little bit of each, but where it's really heavy, I'm just gonna no dig that and hope for the best. Wish me luck, basically. Gonna need it.
Oh, lovely. I would definitely go up. Emma, you're going up this year as well, innit? You're got some raised beds now.
I have, yes. I still need to put them up. I've got the metal ones from is it Birdie's raised beds?
Yeah, Birdie's.
Yeah.
They're
so
great
Put
beds.
them together. They look really good.
You got the sage ones like me, MUM.
I have, yes. I've ordered two.
My advice would be build them in half at home and then take them up and just do the ones, because otherwise your hands are freezing this type of weather. I put them in the car half built and they were all right.
Yeah, that's a
they
good
were
idea.
okay.
They are kind of ready to go up. I keep going up to the plot because it's completely flooded, so I haven't been able to get onto my plot at all. So I put them together half and half. But literally, when I last went up there, I think Monday, I still had about 3 centimeters of water on the top of my plot.
Oh my
God! So yeah, till that's gone.
If you're going to do that, put raised beds in. You don't want them rusting, so I would dig a trench exactly where the raised bed is, and then fill that with gravel and sit the raised bed on that, because then that way it will stop the actual metal just sitting in water constantly and eventually breaking through its paint.
That's a good shout. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Got a question there.
We've got questions coming up. So there's one I'm going to answer this one as well, though, a second. Why is the Grinch called Grinch? He is wearing a sweater, so he was forced to wear this jumper today. Forced.
It was.
If you've ever watched plot number 9, right, you'll know that Nanu makes him do everything that he doesn't want to do in life. Nothing. He doesn't. He never wants to do it.
This time you forced him to wear this jumper.
Yeah,
he did it for you. He didn't do it for me.
It was you, Danny. It was you.
Explain your nickname. Explain the nicknames.
Because he crumbles a lot. It's actually Fluff that gave you that.
Yes, it was. Fluffy gave me the.
Because his favorite movie is Grinch, The Grinch, and
Fluffy is.
And when he saw, he said, "You're Grinch. You're constantly moaning," but he does it with a big smile, and he's got a big heart. Really, he just likes to grumble and make a lot of noise. But he ends up doing whatever we ask him anyway.
So Soph, you're all ready for Christmas then. So are you going to be When's your next video going out? I wait for your video sometimes. I know you did explain before, didn't you, that you're not going to be a regular YouTuber, but you do well though, didn't you? You put your videos out and people do enjoy your channel as well. It's just time for you, is it? Or
it's time consuming at the moment. I'm trying to keep to a schedule, but once I get down there, I'm just trying to keep on top of everything. So I just never end up actually doing anything. But I'm going to try New Year. I think if I do, well, what YouTubers usually do is you film a few and then schedule them in. That would be ideal, rather than filming it, editing it, and then having to panic and do the next one.
It's a nice idea, but it's still like I don't do that because
it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I just think that's hard in itself. I think
filming's really hard.
Yeah, I think so. So I think just keep doing what you're doing, and then when you can do more, do more. That's what I think. Don't
Gemma, you're the most laid back YouTuber ever, and you're like, honestly. I love how Gemma is, because I'm like, I gotta get a video out. I've only got this one day off. I gotta film and I gotta record it. I gotta edit. And Gemma's like, it'll be all right. It'll be okay. And Gemma just says it is what it is.
Yeah,
it is easier if you're not doing like a vlog type video where you're trying to show what you're doing now. Like when I do a specific video on something, that's easier to do because it doesn't matter where I get the B-roll from or wherever the case being. I'm just literally talking. It doesn't matter what's going on the garden. But if you're doing a vlog style, it's really difficult to film multiple episodes at that time.
Yeah, absolutely. Although the last video I did get some really good advice. Just maybe do like more voiceover type bits, and then if you are doing anything, just set the camera down and just let it roll, and you can just kind of pick bits out. Then I thought, yeah, it's a great idea. So great advice.
Yeah, that's what you do, isn't it, Manu?
Why is Danny miming?
Just have the video running and pick bits out.
Click the mute, Tony. Gemma, by you saying hello to everyone. Gemma, can you hear me?
That's nice.
Yes, I'm sorry, I can hear you. Hello, hi, Bayu.
It's a
Sophie,
great question,
thanks so much for dropping in, Sophie.
Thank you for asking.
Well, hopefully you can come on in January or February because I've got a few slots, so I'll send you an email and we'll get you on again.
Yeah. Just let me know whenever.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Ta-ra.
See you later.
Bye.
Emma, I'm going to pop you back in the waiting room. I'm trying to keep everyone happy, but I'm having messages come through saying, we can't get in. Oh, may as well leave Emma there now for a second while she goes in. Annie, welcome back, Annie. This is like the Muppet Show, isn't there? All these on the screen. Let me check the questions.
Which one are you, Danny?
I'm a snowman. Was there a snowman Muppet?
There should have been.
There is one now.
There is, yeah. The snowman Muppet. Yeah. There's a really good question there, actually, that I don't know if you've seen that, Danny, about
Emma, I'll put you through on it.
Beds with sleepers.
I've got that here now.
Yay.
There we go. First of all, though, hello. Hi, Bethan.
Hi.
Bethan, have you been trying to get in so much? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've been knocking on the door. No one's
knocking on the door. Leather Welsh in. There's too many English on you now, Bethan. Fight them. You okay, Bethan? You all ready for Christmas?
Yes, yeah, I am actually. I'm all packed and my husband is doing the Christmas shopping, so I'm not worrying about that. Unless he forgets everything, which he probably will. And then I'll send him out again, and then he'll be really grumpy.
Kerry Dog on the Plot, if you're watching now, quickly click that link, honest. Bethan jumped in, look, she stole your bloody place.
Oh,
Bethan, it's lovely that you've come on, though. You all ready for Christmas? I bet you've got a hamper full of food, haven't you? You've grown enough for the street, I expect.
It's still in the garden. I haven't harvested it, so I'm hoping we're not going to have a frost, because I'm actually at my parents'.
You're in Wales, Beth, and you'll have rain, guaranteed.
Well, you had a flood, didn't you, Bethan? Your sprinkler stopped now in the front garden, so that's good.
Yeah. They came and fixed it eventually, so that was good.
I became to love it. I did in the end. It looked like a lovely feature. Your front garden all flooded over.
Well, it did make me think. Oh, I should put a pond in there. It looks really nice. It's too close to the front of the house, so I might not do that.
Oh. When you say that you packed, Bethan, do you mean that you packed because you're going away, or just that you've got all your presents packed?
Oh, well,
the bailiffs are on their way, look.
I'm at my parents at the moment, so I need to get everything done before I travel here, because we're going back on Christmas Eve, so there won't be any time to get anything done.
Right. Okay.
So that's why I'm all packed and feeling quite smug about everything.
Everyone's feeling smug. I don't know. Everyone seems to be sorted. I'm not.
Bethan's the most humble person, though, about her growing, honestly. She has harvest after harvest from a kitchen garden. And she's like, it's all right. It's enough to feel, She feeds everyone with that food. I'm telling you, Gemma, she's a good grower, isn't she, Gem?
Oh, thanks, Danny.
Yeah.
You're doing well. Kerry, Bethan, I'm going to put you on in the naughty room a minute.
Okay.
Stay on, though. Stay on. Dory! I mean, Kerry. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Dory. As you can see, Dory is thrilled to be on the screen as always.
I've got a replacement for when she runs up.
She's really ungrateful considering she's got a channel named after her.
Oh, bless her.
Dory, are you ready for Christmas?
Oh. Yes. There we go.
How are you, Kerry? Are you all right?
I'm good, thank you. I'll let it out. Thank you for having me on again.
Honestly. Well, thanks for coming. Bye. I thought someone just hit her on the head with a mallet then. Are we going to answer this question? Any tips for building raised beds with sleepers? Go on, Tony.
So a lot of people tend to go and get sleepers that are full of bitumen and stuff like that, and you don't want those. The old-fashioned railway sleepers, they're just full of all sorts of really bad chemicals. So stay away from those. Go and get pressure treated, because now they don't use any bad ingredients in pressure treating, so that timber's safe to use in the garden. Go and buy those sleepers and then do that. Make sure you got a good level base and screw them together, overlap the joints, and that'll make a stronger bed. Because what I'm seeing when people do it is they just butt up a couple of joints, butt up the side to the front and then screw it through, and they spread apart. But you need to overlap the joints like a brickwork, and then it'll be fine then, and you'll be all right. But stay away from the ones that come off the railways. Most railways now are using the stone sleepers anyway, but there are still some of the wooden ones around.
I can't work that out, Tony. So, because when most people get sleepers for bed,
your front,
you just put them together.
Yeah. So the easiest way to show you would be so your front is like that, and then one of your sides would actually come to the edge like that. But the next front will come over like a brickwork, and then butt up into that. So you end up. You end up
with a
sort
bit of a wall.
Like a wall, and that way it makes for a much stronger connection, and you get less rot as well, because you've got less end timbers showing. So
okay.
I've just seen in the comments as well saying, somebody say hello to Freddie. Freddie, let's put you in there. Freddie, quiet there. Sorry, Freddie, we're not ignoring you. You know what it's like.
Right back.
Are you all ready for Christmas, Freddie? Sorry, Lynn. Are you all
Freddie
ready? Are you ready for Father Christmas, Freddie? We can't hear you, Freddie.
Is your mic on?
Freddie?
Oh, he's giving you a nice big Freddie cuddle.
Freddie?
Is that better?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good. Right, all right then.
Are you all ready for Christmas, Freddie?
I am. Yes, I think.
What have you asked? What have you asked for Christmas?
Some solar panels for the shed, just to charge the GoPro battery. They don't last.
Good stuff.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. Makes sense.
You'll be laughing. You'll
Big
be
if you ask
laughing
for
once you get
Freddie.
them, Fred. What's that, Tone?
How big a panel have you asked for?
I think it's a 25-watt one. I think. It's just
That gave some light, so that gave some light.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And a battery, you'd be well away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny, your solar panel thingy, Bob.
Go on.
Your battery pack. What's the difference between that pack that you've got and just a standard solar panel?
One I can put in the car and the other I can't, and that's
Is that it? It's just more portable.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I personally think though, if that was available at the time, I would have just bought that because
Right.
it is more convenient. I go in, I just flick the switches on the wall and things like that. That I'll never change from that. But the other one is handy if you're worried about your plot being broken into all the time and you want those things. It is handy to just go up there. And I do though. I take it up there even in the summer. So I know my other battery's charged, and I have got it so that I can plug it in and charge it while I'm there from the panels on the roof as well. So
my big one, I run all sorts of it, including electric chop saws and drills and everything. I run everything.
They're an handy little they're a good tool to have on the plot, and Tony. They are.
Yeah, brilliant.
You know, and just by having that little power battery, and I take it camping as well. Like, you know, I was camping in the summer. I had a little fan going on. It was too warm in the tent. Oh, I honestly,
I've got a 400 watt foldable solar panel to plug into mine.
Yeah.
So I can even charge it at the plot as well, even if I didn't want to plug it into the solar I've already got on the roof set. So they are really handy.
Is it like a fold-up suitcase, Tony? I got one of those as well. They are. It's really handy. And I always think, if the end of the world comes or whatever, I think, oh, we'll be all right, Tony. me and you will share out the electricity for a nominal fee.
It's amazing the Wales has come.
I know, they all laugh about us, don't they? I'm not having our own roads and all, and now they'd be begging for electricity if it all ended.
Yeah, only if the sun
You'll be all right.
Wales though. It rains.
Electric and food, mate.
Yes.
But I'm impressed to hear that you can run a drill off it, because that's really power intensive, isn't it?
Well, do you know the raised beds are built out of, like I grew the carrots in, I built out of metal and timber. I cut all of that metal and all of that timber with a chop saw and drills and everything, all run off that power pack.
Wow.
And I ran it all day, Jane, and it still had 3/4 of a battery left.
That's not bad, is it? Well,
And I've just used it as well now in the last project I've been doing. That's why I haven't been making any videos. I've had a huge project on that people will see later. And I've used it constantly within that. It's just been a godsend. They are really worth having.
it sounds like it's more or less, it's like mains power.
It is mains power.
Fully charged.
Yeah.
It takes mine. It can run so many things. You could put four 13-amp plugs in it at the same time, and it'll run them all. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
What voltage does it produce? Do you know?
Well, it'll produce a 240 volts.
It's a 240 volt comes out.
Yeah.
So in essence, Tony, our power packs are actually better than the solar panel kit that we have because you can do a lot more with them. And the good thing I got is that there's a video coming out where I've got my power washer plugged to that with my Bosch pump in, and I'm power washing the polytunnel with it. And I thought, wow, you could never have done this before in the allotment. Do you know what I mean?
I use it for all my pumps when I'm pumping water around the garden, because a lot of people know that all of my IBCs are all linked. So I literally just got to plug a pump in and I use it for all of that. But it's got connections for all sorts of things, like, for mobile phones and computers and cigarette. It's got like a cigarette lighter thing. It's got 13-amp plug sockets. And you can literally run anything off it. We had a power cut here a while ago while they did some work in the street, and it was about 4 hours, and I was running my fridge freezer, which is like a 7-foot tall fridge freezer, our television and a Sky off it for like 5 hours, and it hardly used any of the battery.
Freddie, you're going to have to up your request.
That's what I was thinking.
You'd have been quite happy with a little.
Well, it's a bit late now. Bit late.
Freddie, you'll be all right. I started off with a tiny small panel, and I tell you,
Freddie, Easter's coming.
And I still use that little panel. Still runs all the grapevine garden anyway, so that hasn't changed. I still got a panel to go up there to upgrade that system, but it's still enough. It still runs my pond and the lights and stuff. So if it's for lights and all in your shed and all, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
you'll honestly be all right.
I had solar put on the house here in January this year, and when I ordered all of that stuff, I ordered 2 extra 500-watt panels for the plot, so there'll be like 1,000 watts going up there on top of what I've already got as well. Because for most things that I want to plug in permanently, I can do it from that. But when you want to just do a job somewhere, it's easier to take the pack than running extensions and stuff like that up the garden. Because with that pack, you just drop it down, plug in, and off you go, you know?
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. We've got a question come through as well saying, February was officially the driest month of the year back then. I thought we were in for a good season. What's the worst problem the weather has given you on your plot? I personally think myself was that dry weather I had, and I lost a lot of things like swede and things like that. I was watering things and all, but even though my beds are really well mulched, I couldn't fight back that dry season we had, and then we had all that rain on top. It was just. And then we had that, and if you remember this year, we had that frost as well, didn't we, at the start? That was later on as well. So I think this year really did.
Yeah, we had snow in March and everything. Yeah.
I agree. The allotment newbies just put on. Wind is the worst. I agree. Wind.
Yeah,
It's
wind.
like
I agree.
the wind.
It's for us, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
For me, it's that early sun, you know, like when we had it really early, because what happened.
Oh, sorry.
Everyone muted me now. If you don't want to speak, like, you know. But it's always around Easter when all the kids come out of school and they start all these fires. And I spent 6 weeks up the mountains working like 100-hour weeks just to try and control these fires. And it meant that I wasn't in my garden doing the watering I needed to do. And so many things bolted because of that. You know, and that's just the worst time ever for me to have that sun. But
yeah. What about you, Kerry? What was your problem on the plot this year? Come on, tell us something really awful that might have happened to you. Oh, they gave me £600 cash. If anyone's, I whine Kerry about this all the time. Kerry's dilemmas on the plot, right? I always think, I wish I had her dilemmas. She's like, oh God, they've given me a greenhouse on my first ever day, and all the plots all flat and covered over. Oh God, what am I gonna do? Horrific. They just gave me a greenhouse.
You mean you didn't have to dig out bicycles and tires and fish freezers?
She didn't have to do nothing, honestly.
You just swanned on.
She swanned on. Wow. She mulched all the beds. Her mother, who lives opposite, watched the plot for security.
You got to think of the lucky people who have one of our plots when we eventually retire from it. You know, all the work we've put in over the years.
God,
you know, someone's going to walk on there.
I feel sorry for Jane's allotment. Let me tell you.
They can have a nice shed, though, Danny.
They will have a lovely shed.
Yes.
Yeah.
With aircon, Jane.
Yeah, the aircon's working really well. You know what? I was in that shed the other day, and I said to Mike,
Freddie just had to go a second.
Bloomin' freezing. And you know where that draft was coming from, Danny?
Oh, yeah, I don't know, Jane. Don't know.
Corner, just the wind was howling through. I don't know.
What's he saying now? Send out what?
Me on to say ta-ta.
Steve, welcome back.
I gotta go.
Oh, sorry. Honestly, God,
hang
you
on,
seen
Jane, hang on.
Go on.
You said about squash.
You muted him, Danny. Yeah.
Hold on, Steve. I want to hear this.
I haven't muted him.
Steve, you've gone quiet.
Steve?
I haven't said anything yet.
Oh, no. That's right.
Go on, Steve. I might have
When you
muted
said
him.
about putting a squash in the oven, do the same with a swede. 15 minutes in the microwave, turn it round, another 15 minutes, and you can just scoop it out as swede mash or chop it into chunks. No peeling, no back-breaking cutting.
So you could do that with a swede?
I can't hear, there's too much, sorry.
So, Steve, can you do it with a swede as well?
That's what I'm talking about, swede. And a rutabaga, you can do it a rutabaga as well.
Never.
You know what, Steve?
Steve, I won't be able to get my swede in the microwave.
No, it's good to know because swede are terrible to prepare.
It's the one that most people cut their hands with as well.
Danny's sweet, got a big orange spike on the top of it at the moment.
If you do want to do it traditionally, Jane, put it in the microwave for 5 minutes, and that will soften it up so you can cut it.
Right,
Steve,
okay.
you're a man of many knowledge.
Yeah,
I'll have to
that's
try
a really
that.
good tip.
Oh, I'll try that.
Steve, have we been
I
trying
gotta
to get
go,
back
guys.
All right,
I gotta
cheers,
go.
Steve. Merry
ho, ho.
Christmas.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
See you, Steve.
Steve, Steve, I got something really important to tell you first, Steve.
You like me, I know, yeah.
No, Steve, I got something really important to tell you. Anyway.
You're dangerous with that power, Danny. You're
honestly, I'm muting people. I feel like the...
I don't know.
This, I tell you what, this is hard orchestrating all these. Freddie's back. God, this is all going crazy here tonight. Freddie, welcome back.
Hello.
You went to the toilet, didn't you?
I did.
I could tell. I thought all them cups of tea you had. Nanu and Grinch, how are you getting on with your first live?
Fine. Having fun.
Yes.
Listening to all of you. It's brilliant.
It's not so bad, is it? It's not so bad.
No.
So we're all ready for Christmas. What are we doing next year? Like, what are we planning? Anything different? Are we all like we're all going to be sowing onion seeds? Kerry, give us an update, Kerry. Have you planted those bulbs?
You know what?
No.
It's been a horrible day today.
Well, thanks for coming, Kerry.
Storm has been coming through. And this afternoon, I thought I can't possibly go on this live and face Danny if I haven't put some of these spring bulbs in. I was out in the rain this afternoon.
Oh, bless you.
I got all the ones that I'd saved from last year in the ground. I've still got a box full next to me here. And I may have added more since last week.
What are they, Kerry? What sort of bulbs?
I got
Kerry, don't bow to peer pressure.
You know what? On his video this week, he's all like, take the pressure off, you know, there's loads of time. And then as soon as he speaks to me, get those bulbs in.
Are they flower bulbs?
They are flower bulbs, but I've got autumn onion sets that haven't gone in yet, and more garlic.
Yeah.
But I've still got time for garlic. Tomorrow is garlic day. Tortoise day.
Right.
Go on then, Jane.
Just a second though. Our allotment plots. If you send me an email quickly, you got my email address, and then I can send you the link so that you can pop on as well. So I've just seen him in the chat now, and thanks for sending me 99 pence bribery to try and get on the live. You made me feel bloody cheap, you do I? If I told you how much I've had to pay these lot to come on here, honest to God, and he had to remortgage the bloody house.
Can I ask, Danny?
Go on, Jane, go on.
I'm really glad to hear that Kerry's just said about her garlic, because I still haven't planted my garlic. Who else has not planted their garlic?
I've still got some more to do.
I haven't planted the bulbs either. I've got those bulbs.
Yes, that's what I
Well,
want to see.
you will all be having garlic in
teaching
October.
people.
No, I planted the garlic, but I didn't plant the flower bulbs.
Yeah, there's peer pressure, Jane. Yeah, and then sowing things when they need to be sown.
Yeah, and then do you know what she'll do? She'll say, "Oh, I didn't have any garlic. I didn't have any garlic."
She'll find them in March and go, "Oh, I didn't plant these."
Jane, you may as well just cut that bulb, Jane, that you was going to plant.
I've got so many nice ones as well. Thing is, though, they take 30 days. You need to have 30 days. Is it
Vernalization.
30 days for them to split. So we get a frost or sub-zero weather. So we're going to have that. We're going to have plenty of that.
Jane, I think you sowed yours late last year as well, though, didn't you? And they come all right, didn't they?
Actually, they
probably
did
did
very well. This year, I definitely do them better. But that's a good start to my year.
Freddie, your garlic was in really early, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
You're all done.
Oh, Freddie.
Well done, Freddie. Freddie, this is why.
He's really organised, isn't he? He's like.
I think I put it in 2 weeks before the end of October, so mid-October I put it in, I think.
That's right, Freddie. Wow. And you know what, Freddie? Me and you will be there, right, in June, end of June, July, going, we've got our garlic harvest. and Jane will be saying,
with a marble on the end.
I got an empty bed here. I could have put something in.
I want to know if anybody's had any of Danny's elephant garlic.
Oh, Gemma.
I did pestering for it.
It's been taking 6 months.
No, this is my excuse, and this is the truth. And Gemma can vouch for me this. When I went into the polytunnel, someone actually pinched some of the cloves of elephant garlic. Gemma, didn't they?
Yes.
When I went in there, I couldn't believe it. The worst thing is they didn't even seal the bulb. They just stole maybe just enough of their bulb. But Annie, I might still have a bit. I'll have a look over there tomorrow. And if I do, Annie, it'll be first class for you.
Annie, do not hold your breath.
No.
Annie.
About a shut off lock.
Lock.
Stop it.
Well done, Lock. I'm glad you've done now while Jane Kelly's there. Thank you so much, Lock. Merry Christmas to you as well. And then, while we're at it, thanks Allotment Plots for sending me 99 pence. No, I appreciate them all. I appreciate everything. But thank you so much, Lock. Yeah. He's a good egg to me, Lock is. He's the one keeping this channel running.
He is.
It's not me. It's not me.
Wasn't there a movie called Lock?
Yes.
No, was
there? Should be one.
It was.
There should be one called The Funding of Lock. I'm gonna do an episode all about them.
Lock rocks.
Lock rocks.
Said Lock rocks. Oh no.
That's right.
That's good.
Me and Lock got a bromance going. I had to go on all the lives just to watch he's not donating to other YouTubers because he told me I was the only one. So when I go on there, I always see him and I always go like this. just so he knows. Rachel, I've sent you this link. Let's pop Bethan in a second. And Annie, I shall see you in a minute. Bethan, I feel like we've been in there a while. I've seen your mum pop round.
Yeah, she's come to chop up an apple for my children.
Hiya, Bethan. Bethan's mum, you must be really proud. Right, Bethan, I'm sorry I'm going to have to kick you out now. I feel like I've left you hanging on. I hope you have a lovely Christmas, Bethan, and definitely we'll see you in January or February on the lives.
Okay, lovely, great.
It's always lovely.
Merry Christmas, Bethan.
Bye.
I need to try and allocate some out so that I can bring someone in because I keep having messages saying we can't get in.
That's all right.
Right.
We can go out if you want.
Jane, talk about something interesting to Tony or someone a minute while I send this.
What's the matter, Jane? Got anything to say to me?
Right. Fight.
Jane.
There we are.
Jane, what garlic varieties have you got?
Dried garlic.
What garlic varieties have I got?
To plant.
Well,
Yeah.
I've got a really lovely, I think I got 2 or 3 from Melbourne. I was with you, Danny.
Yes.
That was the year. That was 2022.
That was last year.
That was Tony. They're like prunes now.
There was one that began with the letter M.
Lautrec. Ooh, look at you.
That could be it. That began with the letter M.
That was it.
And there was another one. And then there's been some from somewhere else.
I think you, Jane, I think you had Lautrec and Cadors. I think that's the ones that you.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. But my elephant garlic, a big surprise of mine this year was the fact that I'd put some of those bulbils that you get on the outside that take a year to
2 years to grow into a bulb. Yeah.
Another year to get a bulb. And I'd forgotten that I'd put those in, and they grew. I was so surprised that I had these fantastic elephant garlic. And I think I must have had about 6 of them. I used 2 of them, and apparently I've now only got 1 left. But Mike does tend to just pick things up and take them off to people at work. Then I happen to just be talking to them over a drink and say, yeah, thanks for the elephant garlic. You know, when you've got a mic in the house, you haven't always got what you think you have. But yeah, I may have 2 cloves left to put in. But yeah, I can't remember the names. And to be honest, if you go to somewhere like Melbourne and they have the whole range of garlic on display, and everyone's got a different description of how it's going to, the flavour and all this sort of stuff, they pretty much taste much of a muchness. They taste garlicky, you know, some are nicer than others. So
fancy that.
Thanks, Danny.
That's all right, Jane. I know it shocks you every year.
Yeah, I'm lacking a bit of evolution, I think, aren't I? You go back to square one every January.
I'm definitely buying your new book when it comes out, Jane.
Yeah. Jane Kelly, guess what it tastes like?
Oh dear. Amir, apparently your armchair looks very comfy.
Oh, yes.
That's very nice.
Amir, so what's your plans next year for the plot? What are you going to be doing different? Come on.
Well, to be honest, you know when I was talking to you about trying to turn daffodils pink? Well,
Yeah.
I've been working on that today. Look at my
Amir, you
hand.
got a big shout on my channel on Sunday.
Oh, wow. Is that cochineal?
Oh, wow.
Literally red-handed beetroot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so literally I've been chopping up beetroot and just literally covering the bulbs, and they have started to die. The bulbs are starting to change colour. Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Have you tried injecting the bulb with a syringe?
No, but I might try that. Someone said also, if you like with apples, when you core an apple, if you make a hole in a beetroot and put the bulb in the beetroot and plant it, that would also help colour hopefully get pink daffodils. We'll see.
So are you just watering them with like beetroot water?
I've got them in like paper bags with beetroot, like chopped beetroot.
Oh,
and
I see.
they're just but I will probably water them as well.
So they're just like infusing the beetroot juice.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We'll see if it works.
Yeah.
I've tried very pale varieties of daffodils, not like really deep yellow, so we'll see if it works.
Oh, wow.
If it
I'm
does,
really
we'll get pink
excited to
daffodils.
see this. I'm so excited to see this. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see
Well,
that.
I wrote. I mentioned you on the channel on my Christmas Eve video about the daffodils. I bought some white daffodils as well at the garden centre, so we're gonna.
Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, see if it works.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Freddie, are you gonna try this pink daffodil experiment?
I don't.
You like a bit of a trial, Freddie?
Yeah. I'll say, yeah.
Go on, Freddie.
So how do you do it?
What I'm doing is I'm planting them in a pot, the bulbs, and then I'm just watering with beetroot water from underneath. That's what I've been told by a professional psycho.
Who's the professional?
Oh, right. Freddie, I shall chat to you in a minute. Rachel, thanks for the Thank you for the 99. Thanks for the 99 pence.
Hello, you're welcome.
You okay? Welcome to the channel.
Hello.
You okay? You all ready for Christmas?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Hi.
You look ready for Christmas, Rachel.
Just give us a second, because although I'm talking now, you're talking. Hello?
Is there a lag?
I can hear you.
Listen, if you would have sent me £2, Rachel, we would have given you a better line. We would have given you a better line, but I brought you through on gift gaff here, so. Rachel, you've had your word count. That's all you paid for.
That's it. I'm out. Bye. I've got no Christmas crop because they've all been eaten, and I've had no live. So yeah.
Hey! Rachel, whereabouts are you in the northeast? Are you in the? You've got a northeast accent. I'm
Don't tell her your address.
Hold on. Come out.
Okay.
Go on.
Wait.
He's taking over the bloody live.
No, it's because he's a talking and I've already said something, so it's really catching up with itself. It must be the 99 pence. It must be like a really unlimited service or something. So, I'm in between. I can still hear myself talking from 2 minutes ago.
You got the YouTube sound on as well.
Hold on, Tony.
Rach is all right. You're only ruining the bloody live.
I can't hear myself. Yeah, I'm having a blonde moment. But then I can't hear anybody else.
Linda, are you, Rach, are you all ready for Christmas?
No. There.
No.
She's good.
Definitely not ready for Christmas.
Not in the back news was the breast.
That was brutal.
It's dog eat dog, yeah.
Can I just ask a question, please? This is just to do with Kerry's tree.
Kerry,
why is it so bushy?
Oh, yeah.
Why is it so bushy? That's such a nice tree.
Oh, it is lovely.
Gemma, that's what Christmas tree's supposed to look like.
I know, that's what I'm
Gemma,
saying.
show us your tree. Show us your tree.
I can't. It's not in this room. It's in another room. And I'm on the laptop.
My Christmas tree is 37 years old.
Wow, what, you keep bringing it in and out, Annie? Or
Well, every time we get it, when I put it in the box, it's got more parcel tape than cardboard. And every year we take it out, there's less and less. So I think by the time it ends up as just a twig, it'll be thrown away. I refuse to buy a new one.
Annie, come on.
Just more tinsel.
Rachel have just sent £1.49 now. She's what do you think this is? This ain't bloody bid up TV.
She wants an extra 5 seconds.
Oh, it's horrible though. We all know what it's like when tech doesn't.
When you first do it, well, Tony and Jane do.
Ooh.
No, I meant that live. I meant that live when you had a bit of trouble.
Because you're live and you're trying to fix it when you're live.
I'm not jinxing it.
Do you know what? Everything goes so well in the practice. It's not like you just switch it on and get it. Everything runs so smoothly, and as soon as you go live, it just goes.
Horrible. It's horrible. It really is. Oh no, she said she's skint now. She's spent Oh, Danny's concentration is fantastic. Go on, Danny. Come on.
It's the people are still email saying that they can't get back on, but it is what it is now. I don't know what's happened with someone's wrote I'm skint now. The link still works, Allotment Plots. If you use that link that I've sent you, you haven't got to have a new link. Freddie.
Oh, I'm back. Am I back?
You're back.
Oh,
Welcome
I'm back.
back.
There you go.
He's saying Tony's mic's Tony's got a posh. No,
Is that better? I'll take it away, or I'll turn it down here.
Tony, we got posh mics. That's what it is. That's what it is, Tony. The posh mics.
Tony looks like he's in a tropical place, with behind him and stuff, doesn't he?
Lovely plant.
Yeah, I just got 1 or 2 plants around the place, guys.
Rach, if you're watching this, I can see you in the waiting room, but I'm clicking it open and you're not coming in. I don't know what's going on with it.
Is that better, Sophie? Sophie says better. Yay.
And Linda, if you've seen it, I've sent you a link as well. So I don't know what's going on. And also Eli and Kate, they're supposed to be coming in as well. But
I think Eli, I think they were trying earlier on actually. So
yeah,
you've broken the internet, Danny.
There's too many personalities on you now. We cannot cope with it.
Oh, well, we're making up for you, mate.
Oh! Yeah. Right.
Oh, that's nice.
Right, I've got a new guest. Come on. So I'm gonna make a decision here. One of you. So Jane's got to decide who I evict.
You can evict me because I need to go and do stuff anyway.
Ah.
We can go.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, Tony.
No worries, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of the life.
Danny, do you want to drop off his house?
Merry
Gemma,
Christmas.
whoa, hang on.
Happy Christmas.
Thank you.
Gemma, do you need to go?
I don't need to go, but.
Well then, no. Linda!
What do you mean, Linda? I'm Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus, I am.
I've made an error now. I've made an error, Linda. I put you in and I've booted Tony out and I got nobody moderating the live. What's that?
This is Dan.
Hold on. Little bag
Is
of
that for
what?
me?
It's back to front, Linda. So what's it say? Bag of nothingness. What's it say?
Fancy calling me Linda and Mrs. Claus. What's the matter with you? How very dare you call
What's in the bag? What's in the bag, Linda? What's in the bag? Mrs. Claus?
Now you'll have to wait till Christmas morning. Is it a bag of dust or is it a nice present?
I know what it is. It's that bindweed off you a blot, I expect. She offered me some wood, yes. She said, do you want some wood for your fire? It was all, you could crumble it up. Always up to no
good.
Not me. Not at all.
Well, you'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait till Christmas Day.
Linda, if anyone haven't already seen, Linda's got the Feel Good Garden channel, and she also moderates my channel, but she's new to YouTube as well. So, but she's having a good go in now. Mrs. Claus, tell him what your hair extensions are on the back.
Do you know I got a lot of echoing going on? I think I must have you twice.
You're the moderator. You should know this stuff.
Right. Sorry, go on. It's okay. Sorry,
keeping an eye on the chat?
Where? I can't see it
Linda.
now. Yeah, sorry. It's a different screen now, isn't it?
I said, let's discuss your ear extensions. What is that really? It's a beard, isn't it?
I can't go giving secrets away like that.
Oh, you haven't dissected Santa Claus's beard, have you?
Yeah. Linda, Cheryl said you look amazing.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Cheryl. You keep calling me Linda. You know I'm not Linda.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Yeah, but if I start calling you Mrs. Claus, when they go on your channel, they're gonna think that's who's running your channel.
Mrs. Claus,
do you like the hairstyle then?
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, you're looking very glamorous. We was all over in Linda's shed yesterday having a cup of coffee, and Doug was dressed as an elf. I had a Christmas tree on my head, and Linda was dressed like that. And people walked past. This old man walked past and went and carried on walking. Right.
I kept it on after Danny. I was doing my work dressed up like this.
I know, I've seen. Linda, I'm going to have to kick you off in a minute.
That's
because
okay. I'll go back to moderating. I know my place.
No, I'm a bit worried.
My place is all right. Anyway.
Well, I tell you what, Linda.
I'm busy myself helping Santa, like I
Linda,
said.
before you say, they said, Claire, you need to ask Danny if you can borrow his costume for your 1,000 subs vid.
Oh.
Say that again. I got a bit deaf, you see. Must be my age.
I think they meant, I'm not sure if maybe it was for Claire, but Claire was supposed to come on as well, but another Claire. But right, Linda, I need you to go back moderate now. You can come back to the after party if you want, only because I'm a bit worried someone might take advantage now because the two moderators I've kicked off.
Right, okay.
Linda, thank you so much for coming on and always moderating the channel.
Nice to see you all.
Danny, can I just say...
Rachel, are you in?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Right.
See what happens when you send another £1.50?
No. No, I said I'm skint now. I'm skint. That's it. So, Jane,
Yes.
we live between Durham and Newcastle.
All right. Okay. So are you south
we're right
of the
on the
Tyne? North?
Sorry?
South or north of the Tyne?
Well, we're in between.
All right.
So we run just along the weir, but it's not that far from the Tyne. They're literally like round about where we are. We live quite close to the coast. So if you've heard of Seaburn and South Shields,
yes,
Jane,
we're not
Rich,
far from there.
how about you discuss this on a message, eh?
No, because
you bloody wreck each other.
Because the accent is so familiar. Because Mike's from Walkergate.
Yeah.
Well, just don't get it wrong that I'm a Geordie, because I'm not. We're more Mackham, which is
I was going to say
Sunderland side,
that's why I
West
said about north or south of the Tyne. So you're
Yeah.
Southfields, yeah.
We're in Weir side.
So can we just get rid of Rachel now, then, please?
Rachel, are you all ready for Christmas, though? Before I remove some of the guests. This was supposed to be a 4 or 5 people guest, but it's turned into a mutiny. Are you all ready for Christmas, though?
Yes, we've got nothing grown that we can eat for Christmas. I've had to buy everything because it was eaten. But we're going to get sorted for next year, hopefully. We've still got some of our leeks that had allium leaf miner.
Yeah.
The
protein. Think of the protein.
We're just going to cut them out, and eat them. Terry King said that. Eat the grubs as well. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
not going to kill you.
I couldn't. That's a northerner thing, that is. Eat the lot.
Yeah, whack it on the plate and get it eaten.
My dad always used to say, you only need to worry if you see half a maggot.
I like that one.
I like that.
Hey, Annie, I'd be worried as well about that. Rachel, it was lovely that you finally came on anyway.
Thank you.
I'm going to be removing quite a few now. So bye, Rachel. See you all. You're coming on in the new year, though. You're coming on in the new year, though.
Merry
Christmas.
Oh,
Right.
Danny, you're ruthless.
I'm ruthless tonight. I'm ruthless. No, I need Freddie. Yeah. I'm going to bid you adieu as well. I'm going to try and minimize them because I'm afraid that other people are still trying to get in. Freddie, have a lovely Christmas. You're coming on in the new year, right?
Yeah. Bye, Freddie.
Bye, Freddie.
Bye, Freddie.
Annie, are you coming back for the after party?
I am.
I shall see you in about 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
All right. Oosh, we're down to 6. Kerry, you can stay on a little bit longer because I feel like you haven't been on that much. And
oh my God, is that squirrel on your tray?
What?
Yes. I swear. Oh my God, I'm just looking at our tray. That's all I'm doing. Isn't that nice?
There's a lot of schnauzers on the tree.
Honestly, that is the nicest tray I think I've seen.
Oh, thank you. It's my first real tree.
Is it, Gemma? Oh, it is. Is it, Gem? Because you said that to me as well. Well, thanks for coming on, Gem. I tell you honestly.
Harsh. There was a thing on the news today about a tree. I don't know where it was, but someone had a Christmas tree in their house and it had a baby owl in it.
Yes.
What, a real one?
Oh, yeah, a real one. And it was only after 4 days, apparently, that they were aware that there was this baby owl. And they managed to get hold of it and everything.
Oh, my God.
How did they manage to decorate the tree with an actual live baby owl?
Jane,
you know.
I also want to know one thing.
What?
Ooh.
No.
There's this thing there's this silly little thing that you can do at the hospital as well. That it is a thing that you walk past them and go, someone said that you sound like an owl, and they always go, who? Who? It gets me every time. Oh, right, we've
not with them.
Yeah. Oh, Susan Lax have said, I love you, Nanu and Grinch. We all love Nanu and Grinch, honestly. Your fans are out in force, Nanu and Grinch.
They're so lovely. Thank you. Making me blush.
Yes. Nanu and Grinch, thank you so much for coming on the live tonight. I know this was out of your
comfort zone.
Yeah. It was definitely out of your comfort zone. Amia, have you had a nice time?
It's been lovely. It has been so much fun.
You're going to be definitely on in January as well. I feel like I'm going to be putting everyone on in January, so I better say January or February. Kerry, I hope that you get a better year next year than this year.
It's been so hard.
Oh, terrible for you. You should change your channel to It's a Dog's Life. It's a Dog's Life here. Kerry, are you coming back for the after party in a minute?
Sure.
All right. I shall see you in a minute. Oh, Emma's back. Emma, you've just come in at the last bit. Emma, I'm going to put you back in. Can we hear you, Emma?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Emma, I'm going to put you in the waiting room and then you can come back on in a minute on the after party, okay?
Okay.
The after party is nothing secret. It's just normally after the live. So we have a little bit of a debrief about how everything went on the live. Jane normally has the jitters. Right, let's wrap it up then. So we'll all say thank you very much. And Jane, are you going to sing a Christmas song? Go on.
No.
So we'll all say,
Danny, but no.
so I'll just say thank you very much for everyone who's come on the live. And if you tried to come on and you haven't, I'm really sorry that this worked better than I thought it was going to, but there'll always be next time, I'm sure. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a lovely Christmas from us all at the Grapevine Garden.